Whilst the Susie loves nothing more than to whiz around all day sightseeing, the rig we've discovered has a stubborn streak and prefers just to sit there all day admiring the same view from its posie high on the hill. Awesome view, I agree, but I was ready to move on to the next base camp. The challenge with getting the rig to shift was on, and he wasn't about to go easily. 6 attempts between my friend Joe and I to drive the rig up the wet grassy track to the road. We finally had a win and we were on our way. Whilst I was fortunate enough to make it to this beautiful property just in the nick of time to enjoy it, this would be a challenging and stressful time for my friends Joe and Vanessa, the owners. Joe and Vanessa were forced to sell and were now watching their development plans and dreams go up in smoke. This is the sound I woke up to this morning. Hundreds of birds.
few fish around at the moment, but because it's getting on to winter, the fish are starting to head out to the ocean to breed. There were a few flathead here earlier, but Dee frightened them away. But this is a beautiful morning, but it's not going to last too long.
Yeah, we're just lucky with such a beautiful morning. My first morning here on Lake Conjola. Morning, Ditch.
That's Mount Conjola across there.
Yeah.
I told you that before, about 360 metres.
Okay.
It's a good sized lake this. It winds right around the fisherman's paradise. I'll take you around there too one day.
And meets the ocean up that way.
Yeah, probably a kilometre and a half away.
Yeah. Hey, Ditch.
I'm glad that the owners actually got that.
Yeah.
How do you get something? Maybe I'll just go AWOL.
don't think you can actually really appreciate or enjoy the magic of a place just seeing it on film. To actually be here in the flesh and to get beckoned into this special magical little place. I'm sure that fairies live here. That's the feeling I get. And as I did the little walks around the area, I just kept getting beckoned to just come a little bit further, walk a little bit further. It's just made my day because I went out for a drive intending to have a look around Milton today, and I've just accidentally stumbled upon this place between Milton and Ulladulla. I need is to see a whale now and I'd be like really happy. Just something really, really magical about this place.